I'm at what I call the nut orchard, so obviously quite a lot of nuts here and also some apple and pear trees. I'll just give you an update. So we planted this in the winter and it's really not doing very well. It's got a bit of disease on that, so we're not really sure what's happening with that one. But maybe it was just a bit frostbitten, so we'll see how that gets on. That one's I want to say a sweet chestnut, but I know this one's a walnut over here. And down here someone's planted something. That might be more hazel. So this one, again, it's not looking very good. It's quite exposed up here actually in this area, although down here the leaves at the top look a bit more healthy. So that's a walnut tree, that one, so we'll have to see how that one comes along. If you have a look at this site, it goes on, and in the middle around here there's lots and lots of hazel planted, and yeah, we'll see if we can go up to one and see how that's getting on, because it's all coming out into bud. We're at the end of April, very end of April. Some of it's been mulched. Yeah, here we go. So there we go, there it is. You just about make it out. That's where it's been planted. It says it's got a label on it saying Tonda. Don't know if that's the variety. Another one in there, down there. So lots of hazel up here actually. You can see lots of them. So we'll just go down here to where we planted some apple trees. Yeah, they're looking okay. So we'll put this behind some brambles to stop people wanting to go in there and poke at it. Looks like it's doing fine. So yeah, no vandalism or anything yet, or any damage. It's doing quite well. That one is a Worcester pearmain apple tree, that one. It's got its tag on it still. This one was the larger of the new trees that we planted. It was in someone's back garden, and the leaves are just sort of starting to break out. And again, we put it behind a load of brambles just to give it a bit of extra protection. So more mature apple tree there. It's in blossom. Had to just weed that a bit, rescue it from the hedge behind it. If we go along a bit further, there's some more nut trees and also a couple of really established plum trees. So I think these will have flowered already, because plum trees tend to flower quite early. But you can see it's really big, and we do prune those in the summer. So we pruned it last summer, and also weeded it at its base. So that's looking really, really good. And another really big one up here. And then we get some more nuts. So that's the other big plum tree. I think that's quite popular around here. All the fruit soon goes. Maybe even sometimes before it's ripe. That happens with a lot of plum trees. People just want to get that fruit before someone else gets it, I think. So this one we've got coming up is a pine tree. So that's evergreen. So that's planted well and is staying, looking good. Give it a close up. There we go. That's the top of it. Looking fine. And then past here, the tree in the cage, that's a walnut. So I wonder if this is doing as well as the others at the other end. No, it's not. It's got the same problem. In fact, it looks even worse. But it does have some, that looks dead on top, but it does have some buds coming through further down. You might not be able to see them here, but I think that one might be alright. Again, it's very exposed up here. We're on a quite raised ground with not a lot of cover around, and just ahead where my finger is, over there, another patch of hazelnuts. So that's the nut orchard, and some issues, but looking really good in general.